The black striped wallaby originates from Australia, where it is native to the eastern parts of the continent. This species has long been part of Australia's natural wildlife and is especially common in Queensland and northern New South Wales. Fossil evidence suggests that wallabies like the black striped wallaby have been present in Australia for millions of years, adapting over time to the changing landscapes and climates of the region. The black striped wallaby prefers dry open forests, grassy woodlands, and scrublands. It thrives in areas where there is a mix of cover for hiding and open grass for feeding. These wallabies are often found in hilly or rocky areas where they can quickly retreat to shelter when threatened. They usually stay close to vegetation that provides both shade and protection, often venturing out at dusk or dawn to graze. The black striped wallaby is a fast and agile animal, capable of reaching impressive speeds when it needs to escape predators or move quickly through its environment. Although its exact top speed is not well documented, it can run and hop at speeds similar to other medium-sized wallabies, which is estimated to be around 40 to 50 km per hour over short distances. This speed allows it to make sudden bursts of movement to evade threats such as dingoes or large birds of prey. Its strong hind legs and long tail help it maintain balance and stability while hopping at high speed. The wallaby's movement is not just fast but also energy efficient. It uses an elastic, spring-like motion that allows it to cover long distances without tiring quickly. This ability to move rapidly and smoothly across uneven terrain makes the black striped wallaby well adapted to the rugged landscapes of Australia where it lives. The black striped wallaby is not the same species as a kangaroo, but they are closely related and belong to the same family, called Macropodidae, a group that includes kangaroos, wallabies, wallaroos, and tree kangaroos. The main differences between them are size and habitat preferences. Kangaroos are generally much larger, standing up to 2 meters tall, while the black striped wallaby is smaller and more compact, growing to about 60 to 70 centimeters in body length. Wallabies also tend to live in wooded or rocky areas, whereas most kangaroos prefer open grasslands or plains. Despite these differences, both share many similar features, such as strong hind legs for hopping, long tails for balance, and pouches for carrying their young. So, while the black striped wallaby and the kangaroo are related and look somewhat alike, they are different species within the same biological family. The black striped wallaby is a mostly shy and nocturnal animal, meaning it is most active during the evening, night, and early morning. During the hot daylight hours, it usually rests in shaded areas such as under bushes, in long grass, or among rocks to stay cool and hidden from predators. As dusk approaches, it becomes more active, moving into open areas to feed and explore. These wallabies are generally solitary but can sometimes be seen in small loose groups, especially where food or shelter is abundant. They maintain a cautious nature, relying on their excellent hearing and quick reflexes to detect and escape danger. When startled, they can make swift, powerful hops to retreat into dense cover or rocky terrain. The black striped wallaby also displays territorial behavior, with individuals often keeping to a specific home range that they know well. They use scent marking and familiar paths through the vegetation to navigate and communicate their presence to others. This careful, alert behavior helps them survive in areas where predators such as dingoes and eagles are common. The black striped wallaby has a distinctive and attractive appearance. Its fur is generally reddish-brown to grayish-brown, with a dark black stripe running from the top of its head down along its back, the feature that gives the species its name. The face often has pale stripes along the cheeks, contrasting with darker fur around the eyes and muzzle. The underparts of the body are lighter, often creamy or pale gray in color. This combination of colors helps it blend in with the dry grasses and woodland environments where it lives. The black striped wallaby is slender yet muscular, with strong hind legs adapted for powerful jumping and swift movement. Its forelimbs are shorter and more delicate, used mainly for balance and handling food, while its long, sturdy tail provides excellent stability during hopping. An adult black striped wallaby typically measures about 60 to 70 centimeters in body length, with an additional tail length of around 60 centimeters. They usually weigh between 10 and 15 kilograms, making them smaller than kangaroos but larger than some other wallaby species. This medium size and athletic build allow them to move gracefully across their rugged habitats. The black striped wallaby is generally a quiet and secretive animal, and it does not make many sounds compared to some other mammals. However, it does produce a few distinct noises, especially when communicating with other wallabies or reacting to danger. When alarmed or frightened, it may emit a short, harsh hiss or growl to warn others nearby or to express distress. This sound often comes just before it hops away to safety. Mothers and their young sometimes communicate through soft clicking or clucking noises, which help them stay in contact, especially at night or in dense vegetation. These gentle sounds are important for maintaining the bond between the mother and her joey. During conflicts or aggressive encounters, males may also produce low grunting or coughing sounds as a sign of dominance or warning. Although the black striped wallaby's vocal range is limited, these few sounds play a vital role in its social interactions and survival, helping it stay alert and connected while remaining quiet enough to avoid attracting predators. One interesting fact about the black striped wallaby is that it is sometimes called the scrub wallaby because of its preference for living among thick vegetation and rocky outcrops. This habitat choice provides both food and protection from predators. Despite being relatively common in some areas, they are rarely seen because of their shy and secretive nature. They tend to freeze or hide rather than flee when humans or potential threats approach, which makes them excellent at avoiding detection. Another fascinating feature is their ability to survive in dry environments with limited water sources. The black striped wallaby can obtain much of its moisture from the plants it eats, allowing it to live far from rivers or permanent water supplies. This adaptation helps it thrive in parts of inland Australia where many other animals would struggle. These wallabies also play an important role in their ecosystem by helping with seed dispersal. As they move through the bush and feed on different plants, they spread seeds in their droppings, aiding in vegetation growth and regeneration. Additionally, their strong hind legs are not only built for speed but also for jumping across rocky terrain, allowing them to navigate areas that would be difficult for larger kangaroos to cross. The black striped wallaby is known for its unique pattern of social behavior. Although mostly solitary, it often uses overlapping home ranges, meaning individuals may share parts of their territory without aggression. This quiet coexistence helps reduce conflict and ensures stable populations in shared habitats. The black striped wallaby is a herbivore, feeding mainly on a variety of plant materials found in its natural habitat. Its diet consists largely of grasses, which form the main part of its food intake, especially the softer, more nutritious new shoots. These wallabies prefer feeding in open grassy areas where they can easily find tender vegetation. They also eat leaves, herbs, and small shrubs, particularly during the dry season when grass becomes scarce. They can adapt their diet based on the availability of food, browsing on different types of plants to meet their nutritional needs. This flexibility helps them survive in environments that experience strong seasonal changes in rainfall and plant growth. The black striped wallaby usually feeds in the early morning and late evening, when temperatures are cooler and predators are less active. By grazing at these times, they conserve water and energy while reducing the risk of overheating during the hot daytime hours. Their efficient digestive system allows them to extract maximum nutrients from tough plant fibers, making them well suited to the often dry, open landscapes of Australia. The black striped wallaby has a flexible breeding pattern that allows it to reproduce throughout the year when conditions are favorable. However, most breeding activity takes place during the warmer and wetter months, when food such as fresh grass and foliage is more abundant. This ensures that mothers have enough nutrition to support both pregnancy and milk production for their young. The black striped wallaby has a flexible breeding pattern that allows it to reproduce. Female black striped wallabies have a gestation period of about 34 to 38 days, after which they give birth to a single, tiny, and undeveloped joey. Immediately after birth, the joey crawls into its mother's pouch, where it attaches to a teat and continues developing for several months. It stays in the pouch for about 6 to 7 months, only emerging when it is strong enough to hop and explore. Even after leaving the pouch, the young wallaby often returns to nurse until it becomes fully independent. A remarkable feature of this species, as with many other wallabies, is its ability to practice embryonic diapause. This means the female can delay the development of a fertilized embryo until the previous joey leaves the pouch. This adaptation allows her to have another young ready to develop quickly when conditions are right, ensuring continuous reproduction even in unpredictable environments. This efficient breeding strategy helps the black-striped wallaby maintain stable populations despite challenges such as predators and changing climates. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.